Yeah.
Drop the needle on the drop.
New Primeridian.
Drop the needle on the go. Drop the needle on the go ill. Drop.
Hey, yo, Sam.
Drop the needle on that drop.
Are you ready?
Drop the needle on that go ill. Drop.
Here we go.
Gargantuan ball hang, orangutan bouncer sound, crab pronounce a sound, jab up and cut the one-liner, entice a fine ass, might just whiner, bearing stripper refiner, metaphorically speaking, I often speak with triple meanings, triple penmanship for triple leanings, gonna take a dive back to school on how you ride, the beat you apply the right technique, natural swag, I'm actually haggler, in its prime, you actually dazzle the maze on and mid cause I hate for prime, I actually glaze you from donut cake or promo tape or porno great, now I'm freaking it, standing the beat till she leaking shit, now I hit the bottom, I'm in the bottom until the cup runneth over, now you tip the bottle, tip the bartender, the bar finna close, we cause a bar mitzvah with a squad at these shows.
Drop the needle on the drop. Drop the needle on that go. Drop the needle on that go ill. Drop. Drop the needle on that drop. Drop the needle on that go ill. Drop.
Since before the beginning of time, there was a beat. And then it was like, let there be noise. And at that point, we just started getting down with, some groove and, lean. So since pretty much birth, I believe,
Yeah, I mean, no,
he been rapping before, he the first dude I seen rap. So that was, I'm in 6th grade at that point.
no said birthday. Old as the cosmos and the sun and the moon and the stars. You know that one. That's tried and true throughout time.
When I first became an artist, and I used to write raps in high school, but it was more of a satire on rap. When I got to college, this is about 97, 98 actually, I took acid for the first time. And coming down off of an acid trip, I decided that rhyming was what I really wanted to do. And in the wake of that, I started rhyming. Didn't hit the scene though till about 2005 is when I started making waves in Chicago. So, but yeah, I've been an artist since about 98, I would say.
How long do I think I'll be an artist? I'll be an artist all my life. You can't really turn that off. If you are an artist, you're just an artist. I mean, one of my first mentors, he told me, he's like, Pugsley, no matter what you do, you'll be an artist. You could be working at McDonald's or you could be working, wherever, but you'll still be that same person. It's just when you decide to show it.
Within this crew, we have 8 MCs, so we've all really benefited from what's kind of come before us. And at this point, we're all very word heavy. It doesn't necessarily mean to use big words, but we do use a lot of words. So word count, I think, is one thing that's definitely progressed. And people just kind of using more rhythms within a verse of going like, all right, cool, that's been done. So let me try this and that and this. So it's kind of interesting.
Chicago, hip hop and even just music in Chicago in general, you got to think it's we got a history of gospel and soul music. You're talking about Earth, Wind and Fire. You're talking about Curtis Mayfield. We're talking about Chess Records and just a whole history and a whole slew musical geniuses that came out of this area that were activists and musicians.
Jesse Jackson was a rapper. Reverend Jesse Jackson. A lot of the preachers in Chicago were rappers. They would get into their thing, call and response with the churches, when they quoting scriptures and they putting their own little twang on it and so forth, getting people excited. That's rapping in essence.
What is it? Chicago rap particularly, goes back, to the early 80s. So you're talking about a part of 20, 30 years and all the branches from it. Some of us got in from the more b-boy point, or that's what we attached to. Some of us the more gangster point of, So with that said, I'm trying to think. What's some
Like Chicago has a really intense literary history, and I think Chicago hip hop is continuing in that history of just telling really real, honest, everyday stories for the most part. People are doing that in different ways. People like to divide it up, but ultimately people are kind of doing the same thing, just telling real stories, in whatever way makes sense to them.
Yeah.
And I think that's just kind of where we are for ourselves right now.
Yeah, heavy in detail.
What is Chicago hip hop? Chicago hip hop is a base of the blues, a base of jazz, a base of struggle, and the voice of the younger generation of each era.
All right, cool. Let's see. Chicago. Common, Mike Trees, Quell, Quasar, Riff Napalm, Pugs Atomz, D.A. Smart. Yeah, I mentioned you. D.A. Smart. Who else? Who else you got? Quasar. Rubber Room.
Yeah, Rubber Room.
Young Buck. Side, definitely.
Gravity.
Crucial
Gravity.
conflict.
Crucial conflict.
Psychodrama.
Psychodrama. And as a general, in general. Do or Die. The Brat. Definitely The Brat. Mass Hysteria as a whole.
But Chicago got a whole history, man. So it's all the way back to like hip house. You know what I mean? Like it's vintage as it's more vintage than it looks.
Chicago hip hop, to me, the first word that comes to mind is problematic. I love Chicago hip hop, but I feel that Chicago hip hop has come a long way, and has also, due to oversaturation and the fact that everybody's a rapper, everybody who has GarageBand and access to some sort of microphone is a rapper, the scene is oversaturated. So I feel that we need more artists, more fans, less artists. And besides that though, the Chicago music scene is tight, could be tighter though. There's room for improvement.
Now we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some gangster shit.
Chicago's known for our gangsterism.
Get your cat at that gun. Can you turn out my daughter? Blast a hole in my son. Gang, 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 gangsta. Keep the block in the corners. Take whatever I own. I don't care, I don't want it. Gang, 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 gangsta. Keep me trapped in my home. Thanks for turning my neighborhood into a war zone. Gang, 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 gangsta. I swear you make me proud. The shorties look up to you. They jack your swag, your style. Look at the middle gangsters. They copying you now. You're the perfect example. I bet your mama's proud. That's my baby. Don't you ever respect her? No need to raise your hand. Let that other hoe check up. Pimp. Please keep her on the street. Push that dope in her body. She love that HIV. Pimp. Go and collect your grip. And if she come up short, a pimp gon' have to slap her bitch. Pimp. Don't ever let her leave. Fuck what she wanna be. Just keep her on her knees. Just grab her neck and squeeze. Beat her ass, make her bleed. So what if that's your sister? Keep it in the family. Africans, not Africans. Let's switch the game around. I got your back when they frontin' and wanna beat you down. Africans, not Africans. So many different hues. No matter your complexion, that's how Africans do. Africans, not Africans. Respect the young and old. The shorties are our future. The seniors wisdom gold. Africans, all Africans. United, not divided. If one of us comes up, then we all get excited. Our strength, you can't deny it. So why are you defiant? Now how you know it won't work if you don't even try it?
Now how you know it won't work if you don't even try it? African, American, Chicagoan, we will win, yo. Africans, not Africans. Africans, not Africans.
I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. You're now tuned in to Awdazcate at Waffle Fest. I'm amongst my peers. This is Adad. This is Taiwan Davis. This guy here with the fleece. And this is Detroit right here. He got the Rick Ross beard. Yeah. All right, we're Chicago Live, man. This is how we're doing it, man. Waffle Gang Breakfast Club. We're having a good time. We were supposed to have waffles, but the nigga that was supposed to make the waffles, you know what I'm saying? Niggas. So we're just having fun regardless. Thank you guys for coming out. We're doing it again.
Hip hop has always been the voice of the street. Period. His block is not like my block. My block is not like her block, though they may live on the same block. Everybody's got a story to tell. And a lot of times the only way they will ever tell their story is through the lyrics that they spit or they grunt out. Or they may have so much going on that they can't say anything. The only thing they know how to do is grunt, just to get it out. Because this is 2012 was the bloodiest year Chicago has ever seen. The bloodiest. And I'm so surprised that not more people died. I think if we stop pointing fingers at just one person and look at what's going on with ourselves and get that together and bring that through the music, maybe that could help bring somebody out of whatever situation that they're in.
I'll tell you, one of my first rap classes, we used to have this thing called Chicago Rocks, and it was like an annual event where a bunch of people perform at the Metro and they have 2 nights. And I got to take my whole class, and my class at that time, they were all, for the most part, were like street kids, and some people were, selling stuff and that kind of thing. And I got to take them to the concert. And for them, they didn't really know any of the artists that were on the bill, because these were all underground rappers. But when they got to the concert and then they started to be a part of it, and then also when they found out that all these people are from their city, and I think it was like at that time, Rhymefest and Juice were having a little back and forth throughout the show and before the show on the internet. So, they lost themselves in it. Like, they forgot who they are on their blocks. And then they're like, Mr. Pugs, like, do you think it's gonna be okay for Rhymefest after this? And you know what I mean? Like, it opened a new world for them, and it just made them able to see it in a real setting, Because at the same time, I had like the Chicago Tribune tailing me for like 2 weeks of my life, and they interviewed all the kids, and it just gave them a better perspective of a real way to be a musician, as opposed to this, the big glamorized, everything's going great in your life, and you have these big cars, and you have all this money to burn, and it just grounded them in it. Yeah. There you go.
I feel that coming up in Chicago, I'm extremely happy I came up in Chicago. I'm happy that Chicago is the training grounds for me, because Chicago is a very difficult city to make it in and to make a name for yourself and make any kind of waves in this city, like majorly. It's difficult. So I feel that I'm glad I came up here, because it's rough and it prepares you for anywhere else I've been besides Chicago has been infinitely easier.
Chicago is the best freestylers. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Out of metal in other cities. Chicago is the best fucking freestylers. That's simple. People can fucking battle us. That's simple. It's competitive out here. It's gang culture. So when you step into a situation, you represent you and your friends. You represent you and your people. Not everybody can say they do that. You might step in and battle 10 people at once and not know whether you're about to get the shit stomped out of you. But do it anyway.
Took a breath of their mouth, you still moving. People out there popping, they rocking in the groove. Proving to what I'm saying, I should run for mayor. Fuck that, I'm a chillin' gigolo type player. Yeah, a gigolo nigga roll, I give you a hold of dough, now she give it back. Shit, tellin' I'm a Mac. I'm just talking off the top of the brain. I can't stop, I'm insane. I got game. But no, I don't play no sports, so don't smoke Newports. I smoke Dutchess, never on crutches. Standing on my own, nigga, bad to the bone. From the home of Al Capone, my style's my own. I ain't take it from nobody else. Dirty last part is MF. Used to wear my hat to the left, but I don't gangbang no more. I come inside the door, rocking from the ceiling to the floor, somewhere in the middle. Getting paid for the riddles, the honeys like to giggle when they listen to my rhyme. Should I say my riddle? Should I say my verse like I'm on TV? You can see me get pretty like I'm on TV, but I'm not. I'm standing on the stage, it's getting hot. Gotta take the jacket off, no, I'ma leave it on. That's the hoodie. Give it to you on the stage, that's where they put me. Goddamn, now let me know. Put your hands in the air if you're from Chicago. Goddamn, yeah, let me know. Put your hands up if you're from Chicago. I say, yeah, I'm just making them up. This your first date, fuck that, I'm breaking you up. Your girl wanna come home with the man that come top with a dome. That's bad to the bone. Bad to the bone, to the ding-a-ling. Ricochet rapping like ping ping. It's for the old school people watching the Cartoon Network. Adidas all the time in a sweatshirt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. You want some real hip hop? Fuck that, get dirt. And I'ma come around and save it all the time. And I ain't got no written rhymes. These is mine from the mind. Never blind, then again committed crimes. When I was a shorty, my women always fine. Or did I say that? Hey, yo, homie, don't play that. Me and these niggas go way back. I done had this man for like 12 years. Used to drink Belvedere and fuck with this. Now all I drink is scotch on the rocks. Try to stay away from the cops on the block. Cause they all around the corner. And dirty and meth, I would smell like marijuana. Shit, I love marijuana on everything. Fuck Peter Parker, I love Mary Jane. You can't act there. What's going on right there? You can't act there. It's hip hop, fuck that. Let's stop. Ha! What's up, y'all? Make some noise for your man. Some water.
What is hip hop to me? Hip hop is love, it's dedication, it's my family, it's everything. I mean, really, for me, I feel I embody, what it meant in the essence of it. Just the people I grew up, admiring were people that could do everything. It wasn't, one trick pony kind of thing. So I feel it's, just everything really.
Hip hop is power. Hip hop is access. Hip hop is a vehicle. Hip hop is a platform. Hip hop is a global phenomenon. Hip hop is art, music, culture, language, and I don't know, it really creates an invisible bond amongst hip hop heads. I mean, there's truly something that connects us all as hip hop practitioners and artists that allows you to reach for, the stars in terms of whatever it is you're looking to do. If you're looking to get your word out, if you're looking to make music, if you're, I work with a lot of young people, and we use hip hop as a vehicle for empowerment. So they use hip hop to express themselves, to kind of feel better about themselves and lift themselves up. So I mean, I think hip hop is just a really, really powerful medium.
Hip hop to me is a lifestyle. It's definitely a way of life. I didn't feel I belonged anywhere until I got here, and it's positive. In my opinion, hip hop is positive, so I try to keep it as positive as I can.
Just adults living their life, you know what I'm saying, and feeding their kids, not just off of like trying to get a record deal, but actually teaching, you know what I'm saying, actually like passing down the culture to the next generation.
I mean, at this point, honestly, it's kids living their life.
Yeah.
Whether they feeding kids or not, but like there's a lot of really young folks who are making some really great moves, great music, and also they had the ability to learn from who came from before them and became very business savvy, and they're doing some awesome shit right now. There's a lot of really young kids who are making some, like I said, all around just doing some great art and also representing themselves and making Chicago look great.
Hip hop is the beats, the rhymes, the tag and the graffiti, the b-boy, the b-girl, the knowledge. It's really, the culture is a way of life. It's like anything else. If rock is a popular culture, if pop music is, hip hop is that, not just from a musical standpoint, from the gear, the way people embrace each other with a pound and a hug when they see each other, how they say peace, and hip hop for me was just that platform that kept me from off of the streets and kept me from out of the grave. So without hip hop, I wouldn't be here. So
I would just say, a lot of the opportunities that it's afforded us, I mean, like he's saying, traveling different places. I mean, as a fan of the music, an artist, but also as a fan, meeting different artists, hip hop, rock, different artists, and to being able to, afforded the opportunity to give back, to the community, to touch back to youth and things of that nature. I mean, that's what I would say. It's a beautiful thing, man. It is.
I'll never be the same.
Rap shit. I ain't light skinned.